Welcome back, everybody. My name is Sox. We're going to go through the fourth scenario of Roller Coaster Tycoon, that being Diamond Heights. It's already a successful theme park with great rides. Develop it to double its value. And we need to, so right now the park value is 13,000. Yeah, about double. We need to get it to 20,000. You achieve park value by building more rides. But as you can see, there, like they said, it's already a successful park. So I always felt pretty useless, honestly, in this scenario. It's like, this park's already pretty great. Like, fuck me, I can't build any roller coasters that are better than these ones. It's how I always felt as a child, and why I rarely even beat the scenario. But I'm 25 now. I have a pretty firm grasp over the roller coaster creation engine of this game. While these coasters are great, I'm hoping I can add at least one or two that are comparable. That'll be the goal for today. Let's give you a quick tour of Diamond Heights. So in the beginning we have Snake River Falls, which is just a beautifully constructed log flume. Really well done with the terrain. We have Arachnophobia, which is like kind of a junior coaster, but it honestly looks way more intense than most steel mini coasters. It really went hard. Then my two favorite rides in the park, there's Claustrophobia and Agoraphobia. We have Grimble's Gallopers over here. We have the second station of 3 of Indiana Railroad. We're going to wait for this one to go because this ride is just so beautiful. I mean, just look at the color scheme. You have the gradient on the train. You have the mismatched tracks, inverse tracks, I guess is the way to say that. But yeah, just watch this one go. They knocked this one out of the park, honestly. Just amazing stuff. Honestly, it goes through the loop twice. And then we have another one over here, which is just called Roller Coaster 1. In the mobile version, it's called Double Trouble, but I guess they didn't name it in time for this game. Not actually 2 coasters. It's a Mobius loop coaster, so this station ends at this station, and vice versa. A little fun fact there. And in terms of other rides, you also have a slide over here called Short Stuff's Slide. I'm sure there's a good reason for that. One thing that this park sorely lacks is food and restrooms and drinks. I think that's where they want you to come in. So you don't really have drinks to start. You have fries and you have ice cream, which seems kind of weird considering neither of those are a meal. But I guess if you're just looking for some good park food, they can suffice. I usually don't eat meals at the park anyway. I'll usually go around or plan my visits around mealtime so I don't have to pay a lot of money for food that isn't as good as stuff I could get elsewhere. Usually the one thing I'll buy at the park is I'll go to Rita's at Six Flags in New Jersey. Rita's on a hot day at the park just hits different. Simple as that. I'm thinking my spacing is a little off on these stalls. See, I have one right here, and one right here. So I think I'm going to relocate these over to here. This is just some nerd stuff. I doubt it actually matters, but it'll make me feel better. So in that way it matters. I matter. You matter too. No matter what you think and what anyone ever tells you. I feel like the consistency on these videos is just going to be like all over the place. So it won't be consistent. Like the first one was like I said the correct way to beat Forest Frontiers. The second one I was like just kind of droll and narrating what happened. Third one was a proper let's play. Fourth one is also that. Third one was pretty heavily edited. Like the filming was like filming the scenarios was at least 2 hours, but I ended up, the final product between two parts was 20 minutes. I don't know if this will be the same. I might keep this one a little longer. I don't know. Like, at this point, not many people are watching it, so the world is kind of my oyster. It can kind of be whatever I want. I don't have anyone to disappoint, really, which is a very liberating feeling. I'm going to add some mechanics so that I can have higher inspection rates for the coasters. Maybe it's just anecdotal evidence, but I feel like these ones crash a lot. I don't know why. Maybe it did once as a kid and it freaked me out, because it's like when a ride crashes in this game, it's like startling. It's like a pretty loud noise, and it like cuts to the ride, and it's like, oh gosh, you know. And then it says like 24 people have died on this coaster, and it's like pretty dark for a I don't know if this is a children's game, but it's definitely like a children-friendly game. Until that happens, it reminds me of like how the Sims, when like a burglar shows up, it's just like terrifying music, and it's like, yo, I was playing that game as a 7-year-old, but like I'd think about the burglar from The Sims when I'd go to bed. Like, thanks a lot. Let me know if you had any games like that that kind of messed with you as a child. In the comments, we can talk through it. It's kind of a shipwreck. I hate that support right there. Oh my god, that looks so bad. I'm just gonna move it. But then it's over there. We'll kind of do that, and then give that some nice... that looks weird, but oh well. And we'll put the entrance right here. We'll put the exit right here. Maybe this will open things up. I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of this endeavor. Okay, that's kind of awkward. I feel like whatever I do to this park, it's gonna disrupt the flow. So I should just stop worrying about that, because it's just gonna look unnatural. Like, this park is already really well set up, but I have to do something. I can't just not build anything, then I won't win the scenario. That's what unlocks more parks. We'll call this the Obra Dinn, as in Return of the Obra Dinn. If my guests have played that game, they probably wouldn't want to ride it. That's all I'll say about that game. You should play it to find out more. Let's see. I kind of want to continue this path and eventually build a station for a coaster right here. I think that would actually work okay. It's probably my best bet. What do you guys think? Yeah, I agree. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to build a wooden coaster. Lord forgive me, but it's time to go back to the old me. Alright, the wooden coaster has been unlocked. And I'm really feeling it this time. Like, I want this wooden coaster to hit different. And, you know, it's 1 a.m. I'm quarantined in my home. Why not just, like, build the best wooden coaster I've ever built in this game? Why not? So I've been kind of mapping it out while I've been waiting for it to be unlocked, because you have to invent things in this game for some reason. Even though everyone knows wooden coasters exist, you don't have to have a research and development team for that. But hey, I'm not Chris Sawyer, who makes this game, for those who don't know. So I'm debating whether I want to have it turn left or right, and there are obvious connotations to each decision. Left, it becomes more of an out and back coaster where I like go through here and stuff, and then right, it has much more of a twister layout where it weaves within itself and eventually returns to the station. I'm feeling adventurous today, and out and back is just generally more fun, or at least has more potential for fun, because it's covering larger ground. So I'm going to really try to do something different here. Okay, let's see how the drop works best. Oh wow, that works well. That is interesting how it goes right by the log flume. Interesting. Might be kind of whack, but I think it's good. I think it's actually good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Dang, I'm so hard on myself with these coasters. It's like I'm not like working for Great Coasters International or anything. I can mess up. Of course, this will be tricky. Man, is there a way to make this work? Is there a way to make this work? I'm gonna find out if there's a way to make this work. Okay. No, certainly there's not. That is clean. That says welcome to fucking Diamond Heights. And then we go down here, do a little dipsy-do, and then plunge to the earth. Of course, I don't love this setup right here because, look, because I'm here and not here, I don't have as much space. There's always something, I tell you. Put this on for a little longer. Hopefully that still has enough speed. I mean, we're going through a good amount of track for what this is. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so here's where we're at for now. You go down the drop, do this little maneuver, plunge through here, do a little turnaround section, come up, back down here, go along the water side. I don't love how big this hill is. Maybe I can kind of make that a couple different hills. Nope, cannot. I'd rather have like a couple tricky hills, though. Oh man. That would have been a dream if I could drop it through there, but I don't think I can. Ah, that's cool. That's like a little double up right there, or double down rather. We'll love doubling down on things, you know, especially arguments where I know I'm wrong. Just kidding. Don't do that shit. It's annoying. Now, let's see. I have a wonderful beginning, little twister section. This should signify the finale, but I think I'm going to twist it back. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we can kind of drop it in here. That looks really good. I'm sorry, what? And ready for this? I might try a different color scheme. Might go with a more natural wood color. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that hits really well. Maybe I'm in the minority there, but I think that's amazing. Comment below which color you liked. I'm curious. Wow, this is glorious. Very proud of this coaster. Cannot wait to see it test run. Okay, 53 miles per hour, hits that at 27. That means it's going to hit the second one at pretty slow. It's a little concerning, but not really. It'll be fine. Oh no, that hit it perfect. Oh wow, that looks so good. And it got a pretty good excitement rating. That's really fun. Thank you for rewarding thoughtful planning game. Remember the song A Bay Bay by Hurricane Chris? It's stuck in my head right now. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Whatever happened to Hurricane Chris? I don't know. Well, I didn't expect you to know. Why'd you ask me then? I don't know. Ever talk to yourself like that? Me neither. Well, that does it for this one. As you can see in here in the background, my house is making noise, and I'd like to go to bed. So because of those things, I am going to stop recording, and this will be part 1. Okay, awesome. Have fun editing this later, Scott. And stay socky.